Hi guys, and welcome to Downtown Tucson. Today I am exploring some of the top things to check out while you're hanging out in the heart of the Sonoran Desert City. So you got lots of art murals down here that are super cool, plenty of tacos to eat, lots of fun things to see while you're hanging out down here, bars and arcades, all kinds of great stuff. So come with me on this little adventure in downtown and we'll get at it. First up, guys, when you're downtown, definitely hit all the murals you can find. This one is one of my favorites, the La Guitarrista, which is right by the Rialto Theater. Of course, you got just everywhere. As you walk down the streets, there's murals everywhere that just encapsulate the Sonoran Desert culture and just the artistry that is here in Tucson. Coming up here, I'm going to talk about a few of my favorites, though. So I'm having to film this a little differently because this is one giant mural. It is actually really new and they painted it recently, but it highlights our most iconic thing here in Arizona is the saguaro. This is the Desert Colossus mural. It is super awesome. It is so tall. They just finished this one recently. I was keeping up with it on Instagram. Joe Pagak, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but he's the one who did the mural. They had the scaffolding up for a while, but really cool. Just a symbol of Arizona right there, the giant saguaro. So definitely another one to check out on your stop. So just down the street from the Desert Colossus is the Tucson Rodeo mural that is also recently and new, also by Ignacio, the same who did the La Guitarrista. This one is super cool. This is actually the first time I'm seeing it. It is in anniversary of 100 years of the Tucson Rodeo, which is a big thing they do in February. I haven't been yet, but it's something I do want to check out next February. But the culture and heritage of Tucson is just so Southwestern, and it's just so cool. And to see these kind of just giant murals and then to be celebrated and put around town really is so cool. So definitely check this one out. It's just down the street from the Desert Colossus. And I mean, as you walk around, there's just murals everywhere. So these are just some of the ones that stand out and are super cool. Just keep your eye out for all the great murals to see downtown. Fixing to move on to our next thing, but Tucson's known for its art. But next we are going to head into Lum Macaron, which is right there on Congress Street. This is a great place. I come every time I'm downtown. They have authentic French pastries, and the people who run the place are very nice. I did run into the owner this time, and she was very nice, very nice. But the sweet treats and the macaroons, which are just so perfect and just fluffy, pillowy, oh, so good. And then the desserts, I can't say enough. This place is really good, and I'm gonna taste test some of their things. All right, guys, so we're in the Lum Macaron in downtown Tucson, and this place always has good stuff. They got gelato, they got chocolates, they got macaroons, and they're just so good. The way they're supposed to be, as if you're in Paris, which I have been, but today when I walked in, I happened to meet the owner, Stacy, and she is giving me some samples to check out. So we do have some chocolates here, and this is like a hazelnut. It's really good. Like perfect chocolate flavor. And of course we have the macaroons. Now these are really good because I ordered some that were like imported from France and they're really crunchy and it was really strange, but these, they're like slightly crunchy out of here, but then the chocolate is just really good. But Oui, oui, bonjour, my friend. I do speak a little bit of French. All right, guys, and I think this is also something just a little new, but I was allowed to try the macaroon ice cream sandwich. So this looks really good. It is a mint flavor. They do have a few other flavors, but it's 2 macaroons. It's their version of an ice cream sandwich. I mean, look at that. So, the ice cream's really good. Perfect for a hot day in Tucson. So thank you, Stacy, the owner, for letting me try these, but it's so good. If you're in downtown Tucson, definitely come here, get some ice cream, get some macaroons. These are extremely good. The chocolate's really good. Definitely recommend it if you're down here hanging out. Wrapping up at Lum Macaron, definitely a good place to check out if you're headed downtown. But if you're still feeling hungry, we're gonna head just down the street to another really great food spot that I like to come to every time I'm downtown. It's just a little walk down the street, and it's great to come on Tuesdays, of course, but it is Street Taco and Beer Co. I always come here and get tacos. They're super good. Definitely get a churro because that is extremely good as well. So let's check it out while I'm here. All right, guys, now we're at the Street Taco and Beer Co. This is definitely a place that I like to try or eat at when I'm downtown. Lots of taco places around Tucson, but this one is pretty good. It's Taco Tuesday, so you get a little discount, which is awesome. But I'm pretty plain. I get a gringo style. I get just the cheese and the meat. I do like street style though. I do like the onions and the chives. That's really good too. But I got pork and chicken today. The last time I was here, I tried the pork, and oh my gosh, it was so good. This one's the chicken, which does have a little kick to it, but really good. Now this one is the pork. It's so good. I mean, it's Tucson. You got to get tacos while you're here. Now, of course, while you're here, you have to get a churro. It is like absolutely must, but definitely a great place among others to hang out and watch the city go by as you eat some wonderful tacos. Another place to check out is just down the street on 4th Avenue, and it is called the Boxyard. This is a restaurant/bar hangout area that is made entirely of shipping containers. Definitely looks like a place that would be really awesome to hang out at night as well. But they have a bunch of different restaurants and bars that are all in the shipping containers. Plenty of artwork to look at. Also got cornhole if you want to play. Probably more for night, but it has views of the street if you head on top, and then of course you have views of the greater Tucson area if you are on top as well, which is pretty cool. Just another spot to hang out on your trip to Tucson. Alright guys, another place to check out if you're looking to grab a drink, head over to the railroad tracks and you are going to find Borderlands. It is a place that has been here for quite a while. The public is really into this place from what I can tell. So I decided to head in, and it is just a really cool place that looks like to hang out. They got comfortable seating, they had TVs, they had little Super Nintendos for gaming. This was actually pretty busy on a Tuesday. Quite a few people here. They do have events all the time for each day, so check those out. I liked how the drink dispensers were Saguaros, like that is super Arizona. Unfortunately though, there was some bad news. I did see online that there is a potential that this place will shut down, but I'll talk more about that in a minute. But it'd be a great place to hang out with the friends. You got pool tables, you got the little seating areas with TVs to kind of flip on whatever you want while you're hanging out. Comfortable seating, giant Connect 4, you know, live music on the outdoor areas. It's a pretty sweet place. So, like I mentioned, guys, this place may be closing down. There's a lot of other cool places downtown to check out for sure. This one was actually pretty cool, had a really great vibe. They have karaoke night and trivia night and all kinds of like games and stuff. Just a really cool place just to hang out. Even if you don't drink, it's a fun place to looks like to hang out. But maybe they'll stay open, there's a chance, but said they were gonna replace it with a comedy club. It's right next to the railroad tracks, so like usually for performances, you want like some quiet, but when this train roars through, which it did, it was pretty loud and shook the building, so I don't know, we'll see what happens, you know, some petitions to keep it open, so, but hey, if it's still here, another place to check out, and they have 2 other locations here in Tucson if this one does not make it through. All right, guys, hopefully this place stays open. Sounds like there's some petitions going around to keep it open, but we will have to see. Definitely add this to your Tucson list. Lastly, though, if you're around at night, I'm going to talk about the Cobra Arcade, which is kind of a retro barcade there, which is super cool. They just had a lot of retro machines that you don't see at other arcades that I've been to, and that's really what I'm into is the old stuff. Like I said, you can grab a drink. They got X-Men, which I thought was pretty cool. Got a little area for hanging out. Love these little like lights from Pac-Man and Mario, just really vibes it. But it was really cool to see a Simpsons arcade machine. I feel like I haven't seen one of those in a while. Definitely one to play next time I go over. The other one that I saw that I was like, whoa, was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle machine, and I definitely love the Ninja Turtles. These are just some really good classic arcade machines, and it was really cool to see these here. But you also have plenty of pinball machines if you're into those. They just had like a ton of them, and you can see Frogger over there, which is another classic game, but just a nice place to come hang out at night, grab a drink, play some arcade games. They had this Attack on Mars machine, which is cool, and then a little UFO mural outside, because, you know, I'm from Roswell, so anything UFO is cool to me. All right, guys, that just about wraps up my downtown Tucson adventure. If you live in Tucson, let me know what your favorite hangout spot is downtown so I can check it out next time. Or if you're coming to visit, let me know what you're most excited to see while you're here. Thanks for joining me. I'm Travis. I'm alive in Tucson. It's my city right now. It's so much fun to hang out here. So much to do. Check out some other things on my channel. And we'll see you next time from the Sonoran Desert.